Good evening, Major SEAL. Good evening, class. I'm Cadet Minster, and today I'll be briefing over Operation Desert Fox. An overview of what I'll be going over, the background, the purpose of the operation, how this operation relates to other operations, the aftermath, and the summary of my brief, followed by any questions. Background. This operation took place in Iraq, and it lasted from December 16th all the way up until December 19th, within the year of 1998. It was a fairly short operation, only lasting about 70 hours. Operation Desert Fox was a direct response to Saddam Hussein's continued refusal to cooperate with UN weapons instructors. The United States planned Operation Desert Fox in the fall of 1998. With the help of the British government, the U.S. Air Force and Navy aircraft identified about 100 military and security targets within Iraq, and by December 19th, the U.S. and British aircraft had struck 97 targets. The U.S. forces strike 85% of their targets, and 75% of which were considered highly effective strikes. This was considered a success for the U.S. and for the other members of the UN. The purpose of this Operation Desert Fox, had multiple purposes. The main purpose of this operation was to take away the ability from Saddam Hussein and Iraq to make any more weapons of mass destruction. It also wanted to take away their ability to wage war, so that they could not invade any other nearby or countries within the UN. And this also was a punishment for Iraq and Saddam Hussein for not following UN guidelines. This served as consequences for them. Alright, how this operation relates to other operations. Operation Desert Fox was the largest attack on Iraq since the Persian Gulf War, and this was an extremely successful operation. There had been about 2 other operations in between the Persian Gulf War and Operation Desert Fox. This included Operation Desert Storm and Operation Desert Strike, and I believe both were successful, but neither had the effect that Operation Desert Fox had. The aftermath of the operation. The operation was a success, so looking back at our previous success, it can teach us things in the Air Force today. One of the reasons the operation was such a success was that the U.S. Government used the element of surprise. The Iraqi military was not prepared for any of the attacks, as you could tell from the U.S. and British aircraft success rates. 85% of the targets had been hit, which is a very high percentage. The U.S. also had help from other countries, including the British, but also aircraft from Kuwait were also a benefiting factor. And this just shows that using alliances can just help increase your chances of success. In a summary, I went over the background, the purpose of the operation, how this operation relates to other operations, the aftermath, and is there any questions? If not, that will conclude my briefing. Thank you.